What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Cowboys family here on YouTube. As you guys trickle in, let me double check everyone. Oh, and of course, first and foremost, guys, DJ Crown J in the house. Imperial Ghost, what's up? What's up? Yes, the notifications have been sent out. Thank goodness YouTube is on their game for once. Again, twice in a row, I guess. So, guys, thank you for joining. We'll wait for a couple more. T in the house. What's up? All the way from Argentina. And we're gonna talk about the draft here, guys. But I'm gonna start off with the basic news first. Let's gonna kick off with that. I am a hater, Giant fan in the house. What's up, Peanut representing? What's up? How you doing? As you can see, Peanut, you're right above me there. I do have to give an update as far as the donation, weekly donation things here. You see, DJ Crown J, of course, won last week again, 3 in a row, and above he's leading this week, but only by a couple. Because late last night, Cowboys Abroad dropped the big one, guys, through Patreon. So thank you so much, Cowboys Abroad, as well as DJ Crown J, of course, DJ Crown J, and the rest of the crew out here, Peanut, Slim Shady, and Johnny Boy. So Imperial Ghost in the house. What's up? How are you guys doing today? We're good. Hopefully you guys are all doing well out there, guys. And let's get it rolling. All right. Let me double check the audio as when Fiance is here with me on the stream. So much easier. She'll be back Friday, guys, for the stream. These are the toughest 2 days. Wednesday and Thursday is always the toughest. You cannot hear me. Uh-oh, that's a problem. What's up, Rave? Rave has helped tremendously on this draft situation. Let me see if it's working at all here. Give me one moment, guys. If it's too low, I'll pull it up a little bit more. I don't want to overmodulate, though. So put up your speakers, guys, if you have to. Let's see. Let me put up your sound. Let's see here. Cowboys Abroad. It's good. It sounds good to me, guys. So, yeah, we're gonna talk about that, Tobias. Make sure you stay tuned, and we have Raven here, who's got a lot of great information he's passed along to me, and it's gonna help us with a discussion here as we continue through the night. I'm gonna try to keep this one kind of relatively short, guys, 30 to 45 minutes, no more. What's up, my Cowboys fiance? Wow, she's right next door. So let's see. Yes, so we're gonna be talking. Ray, you throw that knowledge out there while I go through some of these questions. I mean, through some of these comments and updates from the Cowboy world right now. So of course, as my fiance said earlier today, Will McClay, Cowboys Vice President of Pro Personnel, the player personnel, confirmed that he has officially declined an offer to interview. They extended the offer. He said no, thank you. To the Houston Texans. Yes, the GM for their GM vacancy. So that's really cool. That means that, and that's great news. That means that probably Jerry Jones is going to pay a little bit more money, almost pay him GM money, to keep him in Big D, which we'll take. Jerry Jones is cheap, but when it comes to the executives, he can fire, and that's money he can throw around without a problem. Salary cap changes things for him, so we'll see. But there's no salary cap with Will McClay, so he continues to stay as our vice president of pro personnel, player personnel, and we'll probably get paid GM money. Just put it that way. Even though he's not going to have that title, the title, even if he had it, wouldn't matter. The title is Jerry Jones, GM. So since Will McClay, as my fiance as well said earlier today, Will McClay began overseeing the draft process for the Cowboys in 2014. The Cowboys have added 4 Pro Bowlers in these last 4 drafts. If you think it's obvious which ones are the ones, Zach Martin, DeMarcus Lawrence, Ezekiel Elliott, and of course Dak Prescott. All 4 of those guys are Pro Bowlers, and those are from their last since 2014 in the draft. Then, so 3 have made All Pro out of those guys. 3 guys have made the All Pro, and Hitchens was a steal. You got to remember that he was a 4th round pick. Hitchens in 2017 class shows promise as well. I mean, look at the guys we have out there right now from this past year, from this draft class. So I'm looking forward to this draft and seeing what diamonds in the rough we're going to find this time. Aside from where we're going to pick, who we're going to pick at 19 and so on. And again, yes, McClay, Rave, I do want to say, whether he's GM or not, who's pulling the strings. It's going to be Jerry Jones. Doesn't matter what his title is. He's still going to not be the GM. Jerry Jones is always going to be the GM for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys also said that Will McClay said that of course, I'm just reiterating, he officially declined this interview from Houston, which is he was basically trying to be proper to both teams and let the due process go. Because again, this helps him. The fact that he's even wanting to be interviewed officially, shows that he's high demand. It's going to just help his income, and which is good. I mean, he deserves it if he's worth it. So do your thing, Will McClay, and you staying in Dallas. That's even better. So let's see here, guys. That's the obvious news from earlier today. I saw a post by DeTone Jones. You guys know DeTone Jones. He came onto our team late in the season, played pretty well from what I saw, and he made a post today saying that he was looking around the league and he was more productive than most guys out there. He was on 4 teams this season. So, and then of course people then hit him back with, why are you on 4 teams in 1 year? That's why, because you care about yourself and your stats rather than the team. So I like the way that Tone Jones played, and I would hope to see him out there. And if he's mature, if so many people just taking his words and kind of rolling with what their own opinion is on that, that's a whole different thing. But I don't know. I like the attitude. At the same time, I understand why people are saying that he hasn't stuck around for 4 teams. Maybe it's just his gameplay. He has to stay consistent for over a season. We'll see. Another guy that we don't talk much about, quarterback Zach Dysert. You guys remember him? He got injured in training camp and he was IR'd for the whole year. So the deal with him, and a lot of people want to know, well, what are we gonna do as our third quarterback, since now Kellen Moore is out of the mix. So we have exclusive rights. He's a free agent, but we have exclusive rights, kind of like Brian Price. Same deal with him. We can deny all takers basically, and we basically can control their contracts if we want to re-sign them, which I think they might bring him back for training camp. Let me catch up with a couple guys out here, Boomer Sooner and all you. I see a lot of talk here about Kirk, about if we go receiver. Keep that dialogue going, guys. I love what you're saying, and Raven and I have discussed this. So bring your information out there, because I don't mind a receiver in the right circumstance, but I'd prefer, and him and I talked about this, if we're gonna go offense, go offensive lineman. And if you're going to go defense, you got an array of guys to choose from. And we're going to go over that list soon, the one that Rave sent me. So I want to know what you guys think on that. Now, another thing, guys, we got to talk about the offensive coach is moving. Another coach is moving here, not the one we hope, but offensive lineman coach Frank Pollock. All right, he is gone. He's been released from the Cowboys. You ask who might be the replacement. His assistant was Mark Colombo. If you guys remember, he's a former right tackle for the Cowboys. He's another player coach deal, not a player coach, but former player now becoming a coach, as we see happening a lot with his Dallas Cowboys. Once a star, always a star, I guess, when you are in Jerry Jones' little tight group. So Mark Colombo could possibly be the next offensive line coach. We'll see. He definitely was a mean cat out there when he was playing on the offensive line for the Cowboys to tackle. And we'll see what he's teaching these new crop of guys. But remember what this guy left, guys. He had this Frank Pollock. He had a bunch of Pro Bowlers. He had guys that brought in there with talent, but he helped develop them and craft them. And that's we'll see what we're missing with him gone. Let's see here, guys. Let me see. Quarterback before that, Tobias and Rave. Only 3 quarterbacks in first round grades. I don't think we should go quarterback first round. Or, a receiver would be the most I'd go. The biggest stretch on offense is receiver, in my opinion. Definitely offensive lineman. Outside of that for the first round, I say go defense. Now, I like this combo right here, guys. And what's up, all you guys? I appreciate the conversation. And the Ancient Brooks in the house. Roquan is a good run. And he's also a good cover guy, too. For what I've seen, Roquan looked good both parts of that game. That's why I think he might be worth a trade-up, if possible. If it's possible, not over trade, but a 4th and a 5th and the 1st for their first, maybe next year 7th round. I don't know. Could probably work something out like that, depending on the team. But yeah, we have to trade up for him. Mark Colombo follows you, T. That's awesome, man. Well, shout out. I hope he definitely can do something this season and help out that offensive line. Which again, I think they've done a great job. But even though I said he has all these Pro Bowlers, one of his main downfalls for this coach Frank Pollock has been, straight up, it's been the disaster of Chaz Green. He didn't develop him properly. So, look at it how you want, but is he responsible for the Chaz Green mishap? I don't know. That he's not there anymore. Now, another guy we talked about earlier, Rich Bisaccia, he's in Oakland now, and he's a special teams coach there. Well, right now, today, Gary Brown is out there in Oakland interviewing for the Raiders running back job position. So remember, guys, he's our running back coach. Looks like he's going to go to Oakland, Gary Brown, and he was sought after. And the Cowboys were thinking about really paying him to get him to stay. Obviously, they didn't want him that much. He's shipping out to Oakland. Another thing, guys, an acquisition we made today. The Dallas Cowboys have signed defensive back, cornerback safety, Marqueston Huff. You guys fill me in on who he is. Marqueston Huff is now in the Dallas Cowboys. He worked out for the team prior to the final game of the season. And he got signed to basically a futures deal. So we get to, have the rights on him. He was a 4th-round pick in Tennessee in 2014. He has 1 career interception. So if you guys know much about Marqueston Huff, let me know. He's officially a Cowboy right now. I will say this. Ben Wickery's supposed to be out the door. Figure it as a flip-flop there of padded, bottom-of-the-barrel cornerbacks. I'm assuming. But let me know. Marqueston Huff. Interesting. Now, one last thing before I jump into the draft stuff, guys. Let me make sure it's... Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're talking about the Dallas Cowboy rappers right now, all right? The rap crew in the house. And Cole Beasley is 80 Stings. I played it for my daughter, little Jay, earlier today, and yeah, interesting. But again, she didn't mind it. She liked it. And again, I'm not saying whether it's the quality of the music or not. It's as good as anything out there. I think he reached number 12 on the iPod or Apple downloads or whatever. So iTunes downloads. So congrats to him for that. My issue with him, and this is to Cole Beasley, and it's going to be to the next guy I'm talking about right now, is that, don't do this during this season. And he has been doing it during this season. And if you're playing great, then I guess I can't really talk then, can I? And I don't want to talk. I want to see you guys excel. But if you are messing around and instead of working a little extra on, catching the ball or running routes, creating separation, okay, the coaches are screwing you over, but not letting you, I don't know, they're running the same 8 routes or the same 4 routes, then, that sucks. You got to deal with it. But do you also stay in there and figure out how to help your quarterback by creating more distance between you and the defender, even if they kind of know what you're going to do? Cole Beasley decided to do a record. All right, well, there you go. He just released it now because a week after, So anyway, I'm not really happy with that. That was yesterday's talk, and again, as I said, he's reached number 12 in the downloads, iTunes downloads. So congrats, Cole Beasley's hot sauce or whatever. But now we have a new rapper on the Cowboys team who had a concussion the whole season, Rico Gathers, and he's doing a song called F That B. I'm not going to repeat it here. I have no problem saying these words. Just not, this is a family-friendly channel, but yeah, something like that. So again, this new music featuring Moneybag Yo, F That B. That's the way he kind of wrote it, like phonetically speaking. The real song is, of course, the bad words in there. That's fine with me, no problem. But he's a football player, right? He had a concussion, injured the whole year. He's doing rap music out there, has a rap label. I mean, and that's cool. In the off season, you can do whatever you want. You can join a circus for all I give a damn. But, and again, he wasn't playing, so I can't blame him. I just hope he can produce when he comes back. When he comes back, and he said that weak-ass concussion, I hope that he can come back full blast and not have any kind of repercussions or any kind of issues or excuses entering training camp in 2018. That's my concern about these guys doing this BS, either during their season or something like this with Rico, where it's almost become his, I mean, you got to make it a prime focus if you're your business and you're doing this. So I understand that, but he's got to worry about football that's coming up shortly. So he better be in prime shape to maybe give concussions instead of receive them. Just saying. I don't know. I know. I'm not saying, just it was a freak accident and it sucked. And unfortunately, he has to be kept out. But I would like to see him and Cole Beasley and anybody else out there that's concentrating on stuff during the season, to not do that. I'd rather they concentrate on football. And again, maybe it didn't affect them at all, but it looks like crap on them, especially when you have a bad season like Cole Beasley, whoever's fault it is. So there you go. I mean, just humble it up a little bit, guys. I'm going to go to some questions here about the draft and things, but let me just first, if it's not draft stuff, I'm going to try to see what you guys are saying. Of course, I haven't said this yet, guys, but of course, as always, boom, thumbs up, hit that like button. A reminder for you guys. It helps the stream, it helps the channel. You know how it goes. Of course, if you're new watching this for the first time or just feeling like, this is a good channel, I want to check in every day with what they're doing, hit that subscribe button, guys. And of course, like today, we had a breaking news story about Will McClay. Fiance went on live. It might happen again tomorrow for something else. Make sure you have that notification bell hit to on. All right, guys. And of course, we have Super Chat now. Recently get the 1,000 subscribers over that mark. We're almost at 12 right now, 1,200. DJ Crown J is our leader every week. Right now, barely leading in first place with Cowboys Abroad following right behind them. I'm talking about 4 points behind, if you know what I mean. It's a close one. You got Slim Shady's always doing great with contributions every week. So is Peanut, who's next, and Johnny Boy enters this, with coming up last. But still, guys, and multitude of you guys have donated. And again, and I'll remind this for everybody who hasn't seen it yet, we have our own My Cowboys family, wristband. If you guys donate $10 or more, whether through Super Chat or whether through Patreon, we will send you this out. We already have the first batch in the mail all sent out to the people that gave us the address, their addresses where they wanted it sent to. Make sure you guys let us know when you get it. Post a picture, tag us in it, and through Twitter, Facebook, whatever. And if you guys make a quick video on YouTube, especially DJ Crown J, make a video of your unboxing or whatever. We just want to know what you think about it. We gave you a special little container for it and everything. So hopefully you'll enjoy that, and go Cowboys. So thank you all for helping out the channel when it comes to whether it's content, hitting like, watching our ads, or donating. We appreciate it, guys. Much love to all of you. Thank you. A big thank you from MCF, from My Cowboys family. So let's see some of your guys' questions, guys, as I rambled off there. A lot of draft stuff here, and we're going to go over that right now after I go through, if there's anything that's not. I'm just going to check this over. The Colombo follows you on Twitter, T. That's awesome. Man, and definitely the Combine, guys. We got to wait for the Combine. And I've watched it before, but this is going to be the first season I'm really going to be focusing on a major crop of players that we can get. So I'm really looking into that. So Rave is saying that we have to give up first, third, fourth, fifth just to get to 12. Really? That high? Well, then you know what? Forget about Roquan Smith. Well, I don't say that's crazy to give up. And if that's the true numbers, hell no. Hell no. So yeah, I see you guys agree with that. So KD Cannon is on the Cowboys as well, receiver. He is very fast. Maybe he's that guy, right? But we never played him in that Eagle game. Maybe he wasn't up to speed yet on everything, and that's probably what it was. Well, I'll be looking to see what's going on with that there. And Manuel Corona under Vanessa Collins, what's up? Lots going on with the boys. Yeah, you love his song. And again, I don't have a problem with the song. It's more of the impression he's giving, that he's obviously been working on this during the season. It hasn't been before the season. Hasn't been 7 days before this record was released. He's obviously been working on this during the season. I know he has off time, but you know what? The real true all-stars, the Pro Bowlers, the ones that make it to that next level, you know what they're doing right now on their off days? Yes, I said it. On their off days, they're out there and they're working out. They're running laps. They're doing they're practicing. They're looking at game tape. They're not doing rap songs. And so when Cole Beasley does that and he has a bad year on top of it, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? I mean, it looks bad. Don't put it out. If you're going to put out, if you did this and if you did it, don't put it out a week. How stupid do you think people are? And I guess pretty stupid, but don't put it out a week after your season ended. All right. Wait a month after the season ended. Wait, I don't know. He just couldn't wait. So, hey, we'll see what happens. He's trade bait right now. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing he is possibly, could be traded in this draft. So how about that, Ray? If you throw a Beasley trade to one of these 11th, 12th teams there in the draft, have the 11th, 12th pick, I'm sorry. Would that be a possibility to maybe trade less of these third and fourth picks, maybe a fifth, Beasley and the first for their first? I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know what he would garner, but let me know what you think about that, Rave. So let me see a couple other questions here. Matt Smithson, what's up, man? He's in the house. Don't forget, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. And you're right, Ridley would not start right away. I don't know if Hitchens being signed, Tobias, is going to be the tell-all on that. Oh, DJ Crown J just smacked us with a 5. Thank you, DJ. You are in the house once again. Let me write you down here. You definitely, I know he wants to pull away. He don't want to be like that close in front, but I know he's a fighter, DJ Crown J. And again, DJ, thank you so much once again. A big thank you. Now, oh man, let me see. Really, let me see. You're gonna give Tobias say we got to give a second rounder and a compensation pick. Give a fourth the best for Leary. True. Oh man. So let's see. DJ, they are working out. Exactly, DJ. That's exactly it. They're out there working out, giving it the extra time in the watching the game film, running around their own plays and learning things, learning the little things that get you to that next level. And that tears my heart when I know Beasley. I know Beasley could be that a little bit better, or can he? Maybe it's Switzer time, you know? So much agreements. Not money. Thank you so much for the $5. I mean, we appreciate it greatly. But man, your comment, they are working out instead of doing what they need. You know, they are rapping instead of doing what they needed to be, which is working out and doing football-related things on their off days. That's the ones that become the best. And that's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not criticizing them on their off day, on a Monday. They're not there. Go to the studio, do your rap song. If that's what they want to do, they have that right to do that. But don't complain when people jump on you for not being, you know, at the, you know, at your best year, or doing your, you know, or creating separation like you should, or you did last year. Maybe a couple extra hours a day for multiple weeks in a row would improve that, increase that, and make Dak that much better by your play be getting better. And you'd also then show it on the field, and people make your rap album. Nobody gives a damn. They'll be great. That'd be cool. You might get more accolades than controversy. So I don't know. I think you could have avoided a big headache. And much agreement there, DJ Crown J. Let's see here. So T is making a good point. Now, why has KD Cannon been cut by 5 teams? So Rave says Cannon would have to be number 4 for Dallas. And that's the same thing. They all would be number 4, right, Rave? I mean, whether it's him or I mean, at best, KD Cannon's going to be a number 4. Any receiver is going to be a number 4 starting in there. So, and again, it depends on which position, because you're talking about who's behind Beasley. It's Switzer, not another guy. Usually, it's not going to be somebody else. It's going to be the similar prototype kind of slot receiver, Wes Welker type. So, you know, these other guys probably would not fit that bill. Although maybe it'll force them to move Dak. I mean, it would move Dez into kind of a slot situation more often. Hayden Elrod, what's up? Dez is getting paid like a top receiver used to be. Now, here's the thing, Hayden. I do agree with what you're saying about getting paid like a top elite receiver, but that's what he earned. He earned that money by his first 4 years of playing, and then, you know, he's getting, that's the money he's getting paid from what he earned. Now, producing, he should be producing, but he's not, and I agree with you. That's why he's not going to take a pay cut. Nobody would, but he's going to restructure that contract. He's going to restructure it, and he's going to open up some cap space. We know how this is going to end. We know how this is going to end, and it's going to end with you know, us paying a huge bill, I guess you could say, at the end of his contract, if he stays in Dallas or does not choose to retire or get cut or whatever it may be. So, Dilly, thank you, Cowboys fiance. DJ Crown, is that a new one? $4 there. Well, he's pulling away, but yes, there, DJ. Thank you, bro. Again, dropping it. Yeah, this is gonna be this. We're definitely gonna link you up, man. When you get your channel up, you gotta send us that information. Send it to our email, mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. We will post it at the bottom. We'll have a link to the page to your new channel coming soon. Can't wait to see some of the stuff you talked about putting up. It's gonna be awesome, and more than welcome to put up our package that we sent you. So hopefully you and your family enjoy that. From ours to yours. Thank you, DJ Crown J. Much appreciated. Let's see here. Oh, man, you got me off my game there for a second, because there's a lot of good stuff here. Cowboys fans in the chat. She's had that for a while there, X Factor. She's been on here before. Don't get me started on Dak, says Shallow Hal. Well, I know you don't like Dak, but I think you got to give him one good year, one off year. DJ Crown J is playing games now. Let me jot you down here for your. I see you're doing the countdown for us. I like it. DJ Crown J once again repping in another way, multiple ways, as always on this channel, My Cowboys Family. Thank you, DJ Crown J. You are my favorite DJ. Let's see here. So Tobias said Linehan was so bad this season, needs to play Beasley and Switzer together. You know, great point there, T. Great point, T. I agree with you. I think that's something that we should use and look into more often, rather than running Switzer on these end arounds. And we tried it multiple times failed. Let's incorporate the double slot quickness in there. You know, see what happens. That would help Dak find somebody. And they couldn't cover all of them. DJ Crown J, another $1. So thank you, man. You've done the whole countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. DJ Crown J. What's up? Man. Let's see here. Boomer Sooner says we need to see Switzer and Brown on the field more. I love Noah Brown. I gotta admit, Noah Brown is has a future with the Cowboys, a future prospect, a future player. I like him a lot. Hayden says, I think that Switzer is going to be a big part of the Cowboys offense next season. I agree 100% with you. 100% I agree with you, Hayden. I think he showed a lot that last game against the Eagles. Granted, it was like an exhibition preseason game, but I do think that there was a lot of good catches he made. He stretched himself out. He got the speed to create separation. I love it. I'm looking forward to what he can put in this year, this upcoming season. I see an increase there. I see Noah Brown being used a lot as well. That's why it makes, people like Dez, people like T. Will, unfortunately, and people like Bryce Butler even, a little bit expendable at times, we have a lot of receivers. That's why I hate to go receiver first round, and then we're going to play. They're going to be, like Rave said, fourth. Boom. That's it. They're fourth. They're going to be the fourth receiver. Exactly, Tobias. Dak is 22-10 the first 2 seasons. 1 year they played conservative. He did fantastic. The next season they try to pass too much, expand too soon on the playbook on him. He's a 4th-round pick, and even though he had a great rookie year, it was the game plan that really helped him as well. So you have to really give him more time. You can't just judge him on one bad year based on Linehan, Garrett's allowance of Linehan's calls, and the Romo-like, gunslinger-like type playbook that they try to shove down Dak's throat, and that's a no-go as far as I'm concerned, guys. Turn up the volume. Is it that low, guys? I don't want to overmodulate. Hello, testing. Okay. I don't know. I hope I'm not overmodulating, guys. And if it's still too low, let me know. So let's see here. Led the league in picks. Did Dak lead the league in picks? I don't think he did. It's both. Let me see. Yeah, Manuel Corona, I agree about Switzer and Beasley. X Factor says that fans saying the channels. Yeah, I went backwards for some reason here, guys. Sorry. Who said he's out? Oh, T, you're out, man. Much love, man. D Will in the house. He's making his appearance here, popping in. What's up, D Will? Much love. Cowboys N Factor says, I never saw that fiancé channel or account in the chat before today. She made. I know. Trust me. I called her a little bit after that and said, hey, what happened with the Texas thing? It was Texans. Long day, guys. She had a rough day. She was up really, really early. So, it happens. It happens. That's all I can say. But trust me, we know it's the Texans, not the Texas. So it's all right. Matt Smithson says, let's get a new coach. I'm tired of Garrett. I agree. The clapping and the gum chewing. Matt Smithson, 100% agree. We've been saying this for years, actually, on this channel since our first couple. You will see it. We were anti-Garrett. It's not going to change, guys. We got Jerry Jones, the GM. He's the rule maker. He wants his puppet in place. He's not taking Garrett out of the mix. And he's not even taking offensive coordinator Scott Linehan out of the mix, who should be the first one, honestly, and Garrett should be right after him. Marinelli might be forced out because of Everfluss, who's a linebacker coach, and they want to kind of not lose him to another team, so they want to promote him to defensive coordinator. That's what I'm hearing. A lot of changes still in the works for the Dallas Cowboys. So, yeah, Matt Smithson. Most of Matt Smithson, we're all kind of on that same boat, but he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's just be real. Yeah, I know. It's all good, X Factor. Whatever anybody out there wants to donate. And again, DJ, we've said it many times, DJ Crown J, man. He likes it. He likes his channel. Much love, and we appreciate it, man. We don't want anybody overspending or throwing too much money down, but he's made it clear. He enjoys what we're doing, and much love. We appreciate the respect you're giving us. So thank you. Buddy Johnson says, what up, man? What's up? Buddy Johnson in the house. Jack Walker says, so Linehan is going to take over play calling, use his own playbook, because I think Garrett has his same play calling. No, Garrett has not really stopped him this year. He said he trusts his coaches, his coordinators. So when Maryland makes calls, he's not stepping in. And unfortunately, when Linehan makes a call and he wants to pass twice on the goal line, Garrett didn't step in. So, and that's kind of a known thing. Now Linehan says everything runs through Garrett. True. Garrett hears it, and Garrett does nothing about it. No adjustments, no changes. That's Garrett for you. That's the kind of coach you're going to get when you have Jason Garrett. You need the key with the Cowboys this year would have been, let's find the coordinators that can really work with and we need great coordinators so we can kind of overcome the Jason Garrett missteps, like coin toss. That was idiotic this year. Never deferring, always taking the ball first. The only one we deferred out of will was the last game, which we won. I know it's garbage win, but still, just making the point. And then, you know, other things like the way you use timeouts, the way you don't have your team ready to go when you're facing an Aaron Rodgers, who you know is going to quick huddle you, and you're not ready. That's the defensive coordinator. That's the head coach as well. If everything runs through Garrett, then he's got to be responsible for everything. And he has taken very little, if any, accountability as far as I'm concerned. Hardly any. It's all on the players. And it is when they're executing on the field, but you got to put your players in best case situations, and he has not done that. Yeah, there's a couple tight ends. Let me go into the draft, guys. I'm trying to run through this as quick as possible here. Well, Dak led the league in picks, 6. I think it was more than 6 picks this year, T. I could have sworn that. Cowboys Abroad in the house. Cowboys Abroad, thank you so much. As you see on the list above, I got to say big shout-outs to Cowboys Abroad. Yeah, man, you have moved into the second spot right there, right behind DJ Crown J with your Patreon donation. So thank you so much for that. Much love, man. I mean, you know, we anything you guys always want to donate, we're always, of course, you know, going to say thank you for that. But again, this is an extra step you guys go, and that's how you guys show support to our channel. So much love, and thank you so much. Cowboys Abroad, you have to give us, you have to send us, where do you want us to send your wristbands? Because we got to send these out to you if you want any. Make sure you email us at mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. And make sure you let us know what your an address you want us to send it to at least. It could be in the States or even in wherever you're at now. So, you know, Japan, wherever. We want to send it out to you. You can represent. All right. So just wanted to drop. And anybody else who has not yet asked for it. Slim Shady, I know, is one of the people out there. Peanut, one of the people. Make sure you email us an address or a mailing address or a location, a P.O. box, whatever, where you want us to send your My Cowboys Family wristband, guys. We're going to be at the Pro Bowl, at the practices. It's going to be fun. And we're going to have some of these out there too. So we're going to probably pass some out to some Cowboy fans. I don't care if you know us or not. If you've even seen us before or not. Hell, we'll give you, you know, if we see you out there and Cowboy fans representing, we're going to give you My Cowboys Family merch. The first ones of our channel, guys, after 6 months. So let's see here. Well, King Star Vids is in the house. Rave's back here. Would I fire Pete Carroll? No, I don't think I would. So let me see here. I'm trying to. I'm going to go right to the DJ Slim Shady. DJ taking my #1 spot. Yes, he did. Actually, so is Cowboys Abroad. They both passed you there, Slim Shady. But thank you for your donation as well. And again, we need that address. So make sure you guys send your address to, or whatever address you want us to sell it to, My Cowboys Family. Everybody should be getting the first wave of theirs probably at the end of the week or next week, early next week at the latest. Yeah, Vampire Prince is a Cowboys fan. How long did it take to send? I don't know. Check your mail. If you don't receive it by the end of the week, let us know. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Payne and all these other guys, boy. This is what I want to really discuss here. The draft situation, guys, and I know that's what I have listed here. Oh, let me see. There we go. I'm having problems with my internet, guys, so give me one moment. I hope I'm still streaming through here, okay. And to all our new subscribers, thank you so much, and to DJ Crown J, dropping dollars. I love it, man. Thank you so much, man. You are the man. Again. Okay, so a whole bunch of guys watching. Make sure again, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell. Always hit that notification bell, guys. And I see the count is going up. It's building. It's building. Thank you, man. Thank you. So let's see here, guys. I am going to drop some of these names on you, and thank you. Special thanks to Rave for this too, and a special thanks to DJ Crown J for getting these. But to Rave for getting these information. These guys to me basically rated wise on our draft board. If you want to look at it, the top defensive players and the top receivers and offensive linemen in the draft. He's rising. It's rising to the top there, DJ. Oh, man, thank you. He's blowing up. Bradley Chubb is the #1 guy, defensive end, North Carolina State. Derwin James, strong safety, Florida State. Quentin Nelson, guard, Notre Dame. Roquan Smith, linebacker, Georgia. Orlando Brown, tackle, Oklahoma. Minka Fitzpatrick, free safety, Alabama. Maurice Hurst, Michigan. Cortland Sutton, receiver, SMU. Ogbonna Orowako, I can't say. Defensive end, Oklahoma. Vita Vea, defensive tackle, Washington. Colton Miller, tackle, UCLA. James Washington, receiver, Oklahoma State. Joshua Jackson, cornerback, Iowa. Chikmuma Okafor, tackle, Western Michigan. Taven Bryan, defensive tackle, Florida. Denzel Ward, cornerback, Ohio State. Connor Williams, tackle, Texas. Marcus Davenport, defensive end, UTSA. And Deron Payne, defensive tackle, Alabama. Now, all of these guys here, first round. I mean, not all of them are first round talent, but they are very talented. They fit our team in multiple ways. And this is not with quarterbacks, not with running backs. So keep that in mind. But that list right there, you see all these guys, they're not all going to be gone. There's going to be 5 or 6 guys here on this list that's still going to be, available when the Cowboys pick at 19. And again, the big name I'm seeing, a lot of people saying right now, if we could just go straight up draft pick, I personally think we do not go receiver. I personally think in this list, I don't see any tackles that are going to, I guess Connor Williams or Okafor, from which will they still be there? Will Colton Miller be there? Orlando Brown won't be there. So, when you look at these tackles, I mean, how many of these guys are going to be there? So, and will it be worth it? Will it be worth taking a tackle like that, like Connor Williams, instead of taking a Deron Payne from Alabama, defensive tackle, which we need. We need a run stuffing and or passing disrupting tackle, defensive tackle. DJ Crown J, thank you for hitting the reverse countdown. So thank you so much, man. You've definitely been pulling away from Cowboys Abroad. So and the rest of the crew, but thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it, man. You are a sponsor, a full-time sponsor of this channel. So thank you. One day you're just gonna drop one and one. If that ever happens, that would be the record. Right now, 50 is the record. So just want to give you that update. Cowboys Factor, State Farm should have DJ Crown J dropping dimes. I know, exactly. I wish they could put coins. You could just kind of sprinkle them throughout. So let's see here. I see that Cowboys X Factor. DJ Crown J does not want anybody challenging him, and he's definitely pulled away. I would have to do the math real quick, but it's definitely a good 20 spot, I would say, above Cowboys Abroad as of right now. So he's definitely keeping his distance. Oh, man, let me see here. DJ Crown J, everyone's hanging in here. What do you guys think about that list right there? Defensive tackle, take a defensive tackle or a linebacker. Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Defensive tackle would be someone like a Deron Payne. Now, I heard of that what's his name here? There was a tackle here from a small school, Marcus Davenport. I thought he'd be a later round pick, a second round pick. He's someone we might be able to get in the second round. I mean, imagine getting one of these guys, Deron Payne, in a Marcus Davenport. Just saying, in the first and second round, our defense would go through the roof. Now, at that point, I think you have to see what is available at the tackle position, what is available at the guard position. When in the second round, how deep is it? So I know that the linebacker part is deep as well for the Cowboys. We can find a receiver later on. We can find a running back later on, late in the draft. A tight end, Fumajeli, is a guy that keeps coming up at every mock draft for the Cowboys, somewhere in the 4th or 5th round. Jason Witten, I like it. He has 9 fingers. But he's made it this far, guys. There's a reason. So he's supposed to run routes great, make great catches, block well. Somebody we could consider in the 4th or 5th round. We have 3 picks in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. We have half our draft is in the 4th and 5th round, guys. Remember that. When you're looking at the teams in front of us, you got Cleveland. Now, we got to think about what their needs are. Cleveland, Giants, Colts, Cleveland again, Denver, New York Jets, Tampa Bay, Chicago, San Francisco at 9, Oakland at 10, Miami at 11, Cincinnati at 12, Washington at 13, Green Bay 14, Arizona 15, Baltimore 16, Chargers 17, and Seattle Seahawks 18. If you want to move up, there's some teams up there, but we got to hope that some of the players we want would drop that low. I mean, I have no problem, guys, getting rid of players like Crawford, Skandrick, Byron Bell, Chaz Green. If we probably won't get rid of Chaz Green, what I'm hearing, but let's just say we got rid of those 4 guys. James Hanna, 5 guys, and Benson Mayowa, throw him in there. That would be about $17 million open on the salary cap, on top of the 5 or 6 you get from Zach Martin's contract when he signs that. And you have another 20 that you haven't used yet. So, that 20 goes to DeMarcus Lawrence Irving, gone. So you still have about $20 million, over $20 million to spend for Hitchens, and you sign him for $5 or $6 mil for the first year on this contract. So we should be able to keep all our guys. Should be good at linebacker. I still want a linebacker. There's a Joe. I don't know what his name is, but he's 2 J's. I think he's from Iowa, I think, and he's injury prone a little bit. But that's another guy we can look at there. There's also other guys, as Rave has spoken about. Let me see. He's told me here. Oh, he has JPP has fingers. Yeah, I know. True, Ray, but JPP doesn't have to catch the ball. That's different. It's a little harder when you have missing a finger. But I do like what I'm hearing about that guy. And if he's done it this long as a tight end, and what I've heard about him, he's very good talent for that 4th, 5th round. He could be somebody that could be looking into the Witten replacement if Rico doesn't pan out. He's too busy rapping or whatever it may be. We'll have to see. There's a lot of different names that I've seen. Let me see here. I like this Holton Hill cornerback. He has some problems passing marijuana tests, I think, but I do think that this guy has some talent out there, and I think Rave agrees. I've seen him on our previous mock draft. I have Marcus Davenport in the 4th round. That's the way this mock draft had done it. I don't see that happening. He won't last past a 2nd, in my opinion, or 3rd at best. And there's another guy here, guys. I think it's great. Will Hernandez. You see it. Will Hernandez right there, guys. I mean, I think that from UTEP, they're saying a lot of great things about him. They're saying him here, a 3rd rounder. Offensive guard. I think that's somebody we can look into for sure. Again, these are a lot of, I'll get happy when I hear these names and I read about these guys. There he is, Josie Jewell. So again, they're saying him in the 2nd round as a linebacker, There he is. So, I mean, there's a lot of prospects out there that I like the names. I like the depth at these positions that we're at need at. And a lot of these names are going to be around for a couple of rounds, the first couple of rounds. So do you want to give away those 4th and 5th round picks that might, garner some of these guys? There's Fumajelli with his 9 fingers. I guess you can't see it. There you go. But anyways, from Wisconsin. He's a Wisconsin tight end. So again, I think we're going to be maybe better off getting in the 19th spot, getting someone like who Rave said, what was the guy you had mentioned? The defensive tackle, if I recall correctly. There we go. Deron Payne from Alabama. I don't know if Marcus Davenport is more of a 2nd rounder or 3rd rounder. But you also have, defensive tackles. A lot of them are going to be kind of gone. Vita Vea, Washington. The technique situation, I think, is the issue, you said. Taven Bryan from Florida. So there's a couple of names out there, guys, and they're going to be there as options for us. I think we're going to be in good shape at 19 with what we need for our team. I think we're going to be in great shape as the draft progresses, and the pieces we're going to be able to assemble with our 10 picks. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind making a trade to get a guy they really want, a Will Hernandez or something like that. If they got to move up in the 2nd or 3rd round to make sure they get him and give up a 4th but get a lower 4th or something like that, or get a higher 5th, whatever. That would be worth it as well. So, with Hannah gone and Blake Jarwin probably going into that spot, Fumajelli would be a good rookie guy to compete in there. I don't know if we can keep 5 tight ends, but definitely as a rookie, we're going to have a lot of competition out there. And someone, these guys ready to take over for the GOAT, Witten, one of these days. So let's see. Let me see here, guys. No more injury. Football Nerd says no more injury-prone players. Yeah, good point. X Factor says we have to hope Raiders pick someone else other than Roquan Smith or sign linebacker in free agency. I don't know about that. Someone's going to get Roquan Smith early. D. Will says check out tight end from North Dakota State. He's a young Jason Witten. I have to check that out. D. Will. Cowboys Abroad says Cowboys X Factor, you cut overpaid players counting against our cap. I didn't see who he had cutting for us, but yeah, I would have to check into that the names he said, but I do think that you have to be careful who you're cutting. Now, Skandrick might stay, but I don't want him taking over a rookie cover spot. There's a lot of names on here that I also like later on in the draft. Damon Webb, safety, Ohio State. Kentavious Street, defensive lineman, North Carolina State. Don't forget about Sky Moore, linebacker, South Carolina. Even in the 7th round, I'm seeing names like Myles Gaskin, running back, Washington. So, not sure if these guys are going to be there at those spots, but I just wanted to just throw around some names and let you know, my impressions of the names I'm hearing a lot about, guys. And as we continue this, and one of these days, Raven and I will be doing some kind of live stream here about the draft breakdown as we get closer to that. I got to see some of these comments. I'm missing a whole bunch of them, and I apologize. Again, guys, a reminder, if you're watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button, guys. We'd love for you to join up and get on board with my Cowboys family, guys. Six months, and we're still trucking along. Daily videos, so hit that notification bell. At least daily videos, sometimes much more. So make sure you stay around, guys, and stick around for the ride. And, of course, hit that like button for the stream, guys. It helps us out. People search for us. The more likes, the more views. That attracts, it supposedly gets the higher up on the search list. We'll see if that's true or not, but definitely has helped in the sense of growing the channel. So whether it's because you guys share the news or, you know, decide to subscribe after watching us, whatever it may be, we appreciate it, every single one of you guys. So thank you. And of course, extra special thanks to DJ Crown J, who's obviously taken over the leaderboard again, the donations. So DJ Crown J is leading the pack there. Not as close anymore, but still close enough. Cowboys abroad, not far behind, but definitely distanced tonight. Slim Shady third. Daily, you know, every week he seems to have donated. Peanut as well, and Johnny Boy 282. You know, we love anything you guys can donate. Extra special, man. Thank you so much. So let's see here. Comments. Let me see. Shallow House says will the Cowboys sign Earl Thomas? I don't think so. And if they do, it will be probably when he's a little bit over the hill. These are the last couple of comments, guys. I gotta kind of wrap it up. It is kind of late. Good news incoming United States. Oh, awesome, Tobias. That is awesome, man. Give me the Garrett clap, but it's a real heartfelt Garrett clap, man. Awesome, and let us know when you're in town. It's gonna be awesome to have you here visiting for the first time and watching your Dallas Cowboys, man. Much love. Let's see. Someone's going to take Skandrick. I agree with you, but I think it's better if we don't have him on our team because I think hinder the growth of the rest of our rookie guys there. DJ Crown J. Ancient Brooks says yes. Football nerd, no more injury prone players. We said we have to hope Raiders pick someone else. Okay, let me see here. Seattle could do another linebacker as well. That's the thing. They'll probably take if Roquan Smith won't last to the 19th pick. Football nerd says Cowboys picking Holton Hill confirmed. He smokes weed, and that's the thing. I think the Cowboys might be a little bit more cautious with someone like him, but funny. Holton Hill hits like a Mack truck, according to Rave, and I would love to see this guy on our team. I would say roll the dice. Maybe they change the rules in the NFL. Maybe he could just stop. Maybe mature a little bit. I'm hopeful for that, but we'll see. Get him in the 3rd, 4th, or 5th round. I mean, I guess would you take a risk on him? A chance on him? Most teams would say yes. So let's see. Football nurses. I'll check it out later. Okay, yeah. Agent Brooks, you're cracking me up, man. Let's see here. Cut Sean Lee. Pick up a Cowboys abroad said cut Sean Lee. Pick up a 1st rounder in the draft. Oof, that's a good one there. Cowboys abroad. I don't know about that. You don't cut Sean Lee, but I do think I would not mind them getting someone moving up for Roquan Smith. It would not make me angry at all. Let me just put it that way. They're not gonna. Football nerds saying I don't make videos, but thanks anyways. Billy Murphy says Dallas not gonna take a tight end. I don't think they're gonna take a tight end in the 1st round, but Tony Fumajelli in the 5th round. Or end of the 4th round, yes, that's very possible. They will take a tight end, I think. I think it's possible, Jack. Not 100%, but I'm sorry, Billy Murphy. I'm hopeful they're going to take a tight end in this draft because they're going to want to look at everything they have because they know they know about Witten's. The end of his career is coming. We don't know if Rico's going to be able to, I mean, he's supposedly okay with his concussion, but we have to hope he's mature enough and he has the heart to do this, and I think he does. But I think you need more than just a couple games in preseason to say he's the next guy taking over. So Fumajelli, I would have no problem with him in the 4th or 5th round. We'll see. Cowboys abroad. Jack Walker says Brian Brothers on Twitter said we may be looking to move on from Hitchens. Well, that would be a shame. That would be a shame. But Brothers has been wrong before, so we'll see. But Jack Walker, that would be a shame. I think we'd be losing a big player. If we lose him, linebacker has to be a priority, in my opinion. Without question. Even Jalen Smith takes over. You get Sean Lee hurt. You have nobody behind that. So I think it's a big risk if you lose Hitchens. Hitchens has been around for only 4 years. 4 years. Since Will McClay has been here. He brought him out, got him in the 4th round. 4 years here. Missed 4 games. 4 must be his lucky number. I don't know, but we should re-sign him in my opinion. So Rave says keep an eye on Hurst, tight end, South Carolina. So okay, we'll keep an eye on him, Rave. Ancient Brooks says once I get a desktop, I'll start doing Cowboys content as well. Awesome, man. We will definitely sign up, and be watching. Hold my beer. What is that? Close enough. Wait, what? Hold my beer. DJ Crown, you're cracking me up. Jack Walker says South Dakota tight end Dallas Goddard is Gronk-like. I've heard of him too. Wish Witten would retire already. Well, I talked yesterday about how a way we can do it respectfully. We did the Chargers did it with Antonio Gates very respectfully, and they did I think a very good thing the way they kind of in this was it Hunter, what's his name? I forgot. Henry Hunter's rookie season, he had he played about 49% of the snaps, 48% of the snaps, while Antonio Gates played about 57% of the snaps. But then last year, another, so you think about it, Witten in a year from now, would be playing a lot less than, he wouldn't be playing 60%. He'd be playing, which is what Antonio Gates had, about 45% of the snaps this year, which it makes sense. And maybe next year, Antonio Gates plays 30% of the plays 30% of the snaps, and then he retires. That's what we should be doing for Witten. We just got to get somebody in there to really start taking over that 40% to start that kickoff of Witten's, finality of his career. And it has to be something we have to look at. So we have to see if Rico can come through. We have to see if the other guys out there are going to be able to pick up the slack with Blake Jarwin for James Hanna. And then there's Fumajelli. See what he can bring to the table if we draft him in the 4th or 5th round. Kingstar Vids in the house. What's up, man? Great live chat. Keep it up, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining us here, man. We appreciate it. And again, just a reminder, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, notification bell, and if you guys are able to, any kind of, super chat, Patreon donations, well appreciated, and much love for those. As I said, $10 or more, you get the funky wristband, My Cowboys Family, our first piece of official merchandise. It's navy blue and white like the Dallas Cowboys. As you can see, that's all we rock here, man. That's all we rock. Occasionally UCF. So let's see here. Relax, cutting leads just for discussion. I agree. It's not going to happen. It's all good. The Cowboys are broad. I like the discussion, but we're wrapping it up here. So tonight I'm going to read the last couple comments, give a couple shout outs, and then we're going to roll off, guys. And we'll be back tomorrow again. You know it. Daily vids, guys. Daily videos, live streams, chats like this for sure, and then many breaking news. You know what's coming. So we'll see. DJ Carter, we have to start a young tight end this year. Well, Rico's on the slate. When he's done rapping, hopefully he'll be playing pretty well. We'll see. So somebody here, Davis from Alabama. I think we discussed him. Rodas. That's the guy we've been talking about, actually. Pretty much focusing on. What's up, Rodas, man? You're always on here. Awesome, man. Yes, he is. It was either one we were talking about earlier. I think he was, right? Deron. Is that his name? Ancient Brooks says only way we draft the tight end, he makes the team is we cut Hanna. Well, Hanna's going to get cut. Ancient Brooks, that's $3 million in the salary cap we're going to save by cutting him. He's not going to be on the team next year. That's almost a definite. Hanna will be gone. Rico, Swaim, Jarwin are going to be on the team still, we assume. And then you got to, of course, have Witten. And then you have a rookie, Fumajelli. That's the 5th guy. One of these guys will be either cut or practice squatted. But I don't know how much time, Swain probably won't stay on that practice squad, guys. So, Blake Jarwin probably won't stay on there either. We're going to probably lose one of those younger guys if Fumajelli can push the rest of the guys. We'll see. So Prince is my pit bull. What's up? Witten can't run at all. Great point, Prince. I mean, that's where, he's not creating that space as well. All our receivers, we're all on the same page here. Our receivers are not creating enough space for Dak. And at the same time, the offensive coordinator / receiver coach, whatever you want to call it, but it's the coordinator and Jason Garrett, they do not make enough adjustments to their game plan to create space for these receivers to have different and more creative patterns to run. And that screws not only the receivers, but Dak Prescott. And then when you add in a broken Tyron Smith having to be replaced often, or a broken Zach Martin for a game when Looney's in there, when you have that happen, you have a collapse, and then Dak cannot function back there. No quarterback truly could. Very few could, if any. Ancient Brooks says, are Witten and Lee Sure position coach for the boys in the future, probably Ancient Brooks. I would not doubt that. Jack Walker says Witten just falls like a big oak 2 yards from the first down. He always gets that arm, though. He gets his oak branch arm over, tries to get over that first down mark, and, you know, he's been not getting him as this past year. Didn't UCF beat some big team in some bowl game? Yeah, we're better than Georgia, baby. That's all right, Rave. You guys, we were 6th in the college rankings right now. UCF, not the Cowboys, but the UCF Knights, undefeated, beat the team that beat both teams in the championship. Just saying, we should have a chance to play you guys. We probably get run out of the stadium, but let us have the opportunity, please. It's all about that money with the conferences, guys, and we know that's the deal. Jack Walker said, yeah, we talked about that. Rico cannot take a hit, shallow how, and that is a good point. We don't. That's worrisome for me. If he cannot take a hit, we got trouble. That's why you need someone like Fumajelli in there as a 4th or 5th round pick. Billy Murphy says, I think Rico will be ready. We have Witten, Hannah, Swaim. If we're going to probably cut Hannah. Plus Jarwin. I think Jarwin takes over for Hannah. It's called a money move there. Kind of like Cardi B. I don't see us going anywhere to tight end position draft. We'll see. We'll see Billy Murphy. It'll be interesting. I think a 5th tight end for training camp is very possible. Rico Battles can't be trusted. We don't know his durability. Great point, Cowboys abroad. That's what we said. One half of a preseason is not enough for me to bank on him to take over for Witten. Lee should be defensive coordinator. I think Romo should be defensive coordinator. He knows how to read every offense. So, yes, UCF beat Auburn, wrote us. I know. Go Knights, baby. Crawford will be cut to $7.3 million. You know, when you take away those other guys I mentioned, you get about $14 to $17 million easy. You get 14 if you cut Skandrick, Mayowa, Crawford, and Hannah. You get 14 mil open right there. Boom. And then you get another $3 or $4 million if you cut Bell, Chaz Green, Morris doesn't get re-signed. You know, and a couple other ones that you can let go, you know, and I think that's where the Cowboys are going to be heading towards. Witten retiring in 2 years, probably. We don't know the durability of the tight ends, Billy. You're right, but they got to be a little bit more durable, I guess. I don't say durable than Rico. Rico played no football in college. He played basketball. Yeah, Jack. Lee and Roma would be great coordinators, but let's see how long Lee can still play a little more football. Yeah, that's all right, Rave. I know. It's all good. Wins will be next season will be last, probably, if not one more after that, playing that Antonio Gates role, you know. I wanted Norv Turner here, but as I said yesterday, guys, who was it that fired? Oh, man, who was it? Was it Baltimore? I don't know who was it. Somebody got fired. Shula got fired from one of the teams. And now they're looking at, man, who was it? To replace Shula as the offensive coordinator is going to be Norv Turner. So it kind of sucks there. Rokon versus UCF. Nice one, Rave. Yes, I do agree with getting Roquan Smith in the draft, but we have to trade up for him. And we had a whole show on this right now. Gary, would love for you to have been here a little bit earlier, but let's go back and check it out. We did speak about Roquan and getting him. We do have to trade probably a 4th or 5th at least. And other people were saying a 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. There's some crazy amounts. I would not give up that much to get up that high to get Roquan Smith. I'd rather stay where we're at and get Deron Davis or whatever that guy you guys said who seems to be. And there's a couple other guys. We have a lot of guys for what our needs are available at 19. No need to trade up, in my opinion, as of right now. But we need to re-sign Hitchens. We have to re-sign Hitchens without a question. So yeah, guys, much love. I see everyone here. D. Will, Calvin Ridley. We talked about him as well. Last night we had a whole thing on him. So check back on that if you guys missed that too. I'm wrapping this up here, guys. It's past the 11 o'clock mark here in the East Coast. But guys, we appreciated you guys. I appreciate you. Fiance says hi. Little J, little G. We all say hi. And thank you guys so much, especially to DJ Crown J for the donations. Oh, and there he goes, dropping it again, man. Again, distancing himself again. Man, thank you again, DJ Crown J. You are our #1 sponsor. You are a full-time sponsor on this channel. So much love, and we appreciate. We hope we can live up to the expectations that you are putting there. So he said he saw Foots and Joe new Hangout chat video. It was perfect. What did we do wrong? So yeah, I know. I saw the Hangout chat. We'll fix that up, DJ Crown J. I gotta fix it because I had problems after that as well, for some reason. But we'll get it working. We'll get it working soon, man. I know. I gotta make sure we fix that on here and get the Google Hangout working. I can't wait for January 20th, guys. Don't forget, and I listed it below. We're going to have a lot of the big Cowboy YouTubers on January 20th. You can catch us right here. You just make sure that notification bell is on. And, you know, we'll be chatting about the state of the Cowboys. We'll be talking about what's the next steps we have to do from here. We're all going to have, every channel is going to have a chance to speak. So DJ Crown J, you're going to be there for that. And he's going to be kicking off his channel very soon. We're going to be promoting that. You guys got to check out his channel when it comes out. I heard some of the videos he's going to be putting out there are going to be fire. So it's going to be awesome, man, DJ Crown J. And thanks again for all your donations tonight and last night and every day, every week. You've been the leader, man. I can't say anything more than just huge thank you. And go Cowboys, man. It's in the mail. So we got a whole bunch of them coming. And if you want to make a video on that, we'd love it. Tag us. But My Cowboys Family wristbands, guys, $10 or more, you get yours now. And if you've already given $10 or more, and it's a total, not just like 1 week, right? It's just overall. If you give $1 a week for 10 weeks, you get one. And when you do, guys, make sure you get over that mark. Make sure you send us an address you want us to send it to. At the bottom here, it says mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. That's our email address, guys. So thank you so much, DJ Crown J. You're the man. Rave says Jalen Smith could be our Roquan, so I'll take it. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay, but I think we need Hitch. I think we need Hitchens in there, without question. Football Nerd says, I heard on the radio Norv was actually supposed to be the new coach at one point. Yeah, I heard that. Oh, Ron Rivera, that's it, the Carolina Panthers. That's what it was. So he's going to be the offensive coordinator. That's the signs right now. The early signs, Norv Turner's going to be the offensive coordinator for Norv Turner's going to be the offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. That's what they're hearing. That's what I'm hearing as well. Good night, Billy Murphy. Much love. Can I get your wristband if you get another one? DJ, can you get... Ancient Brooks, much love, man. You know, in time, we will cross paths, and everybody on this channel will eventually have a wristband. I am sure of it. So whether you donate $1 or or $100, but extra special thanks to those that have donated the money. You don't have to do it, and you do. So much love and much thanks for that, man. Last couple comments here. Football Nerd 1007 exactly. Here it's 1107. DJ Crown J says, Ancient Brooks, we'll get you one, man. I mean, I feel bad. We'll get you one too, Ancient Brooks, but we're gonna kind of keep it like some kind of standard there to try to, just as a goal. It wouldn't be fair if we gave them out if you didn't hit that mark. And Ancient Brooks did, and so many of you guys have, like Billy Murphy and others out there who have heard. I mean, I'm not Billy Murphy, but Billy Sarducci and a bunch of other guys out there who have also helped out throughout the weeks. Cowboys Abroad, DJ Crown J, Slim Shady, all you guys. Thank you guys. Hope you guys are good. Yes. Is it the day of the Senior Bowl? Well, that's will be interesting. I'll be keeping my eye on that, maybe during the stream too, Rave. So thank you for that. Gary Stokes, DJ Crown J, just joined your channel. Yes, make sure you guys join up his channel, sub up to him, and I can't wait to see what he's gonna have, guys. It's gonna be fun. Okay, Senior Bowl is 26. So there we go. We got that right now, Rave. Thank you for that, correcting that. Football Nerd, you know what's coming. Football Nerd knows what's coming. It sees it right there, guys. Once again, finally, thank you so much. Everybody who has joined us for this chat tonight. Hopefully you all hit the thumbs up, the like button. Hopefully everybody here, if you haven't already and not a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button and all of you guys hit the notification bell. Make sure it's turned on so you see us when we go live or break any kind of news or do any crazy streams, guys. So we love everybody on here. Much love. Any team, any fans, whatever. We appreciate you guys joining and being part of My Cowboys Family. And again, to close it out, and along with Johnny Boy, Slim Shady, and Peanut, the weekly Super Chat leaderboard, Cowboys Abroad was right behind DJ Crown J, but he's pulled away a little bit more. So congrats to him for pulling away and looking for a full month of championship winning here in a row for DJ Crown J. So he's going to be obviously the monthly, he's going to be the month winner. We're going to have another fireside chat with DJ Crown J. Much love, guys. We appreciate every single one of you guys. And never forget, good, bad, or ugly, guys, it's forever. You know what's coming. Go Cowboys! Woo! That's right, guys. And listen, it's all good. Send it when you can, man. It's all good if you are able to. Thank you guys so much. Much love out there, guys. Stay safe, all right? And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Go Cowboys.